Homeward Bound, written by Ellen G. White.
Maker of the universe, I praise you on your Sabbath day. I thank you for this time that you have hallowed, a day that I can rest in you, glorious and holy, a day that you delight in, a gift for the world that you've created. I worship on the day that you have given me.
Law and Sabbath, dual test of loyalty. June 22nd, Sabbath preparations. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Exodus 20, verse 8. At the very beginning of the fourth commandment, the Lord said, "Remember." He knew that amid the multitude of cares and perplexities, we would be tempted to excuse ourselves from meeting the full requirement of the law or would forget its sacred importance. Therefore, he said, "Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy." Exodus 20, verse 8. All through the week, we are to have the Sabbath in mind and be making preparation to keep it in according to the commandment. We are not merely to observe the Sabbath as a legal matter. We are to understand its spiritual bearing upon all the transactions of life. All who regard the Sabbath as a sign between them and God, showing that He is the God who sanctifies them, will represent the principle of its government. They will bring into daily practice the law of His kingdom. Daily it will be their prayer that the sanctification of the Sabbath may rest upon them. Every day they will have the companionship of Christ and will exemplify the perfection of His character. Every day their light will shine forth to others in good works. And all that pertains to the success of God's work, the very first victories are to be won in the home life. Here, the preparation for the Sabbath must begin. Throughout the week, let parents remember that their home is to be a school in which their children shall be prepared for the courts above. Let their words be right words. No words which their children should not hear are to escape their lips. Let the spirit be kept free from irritation. Parents, during the week, live as in the spirit as of a holy God who has given you children to train for Him. Train for Him the little church in your home, that on the Sabbath all may be prepared to worship in the Lord's sanctuary. Each morning and evening, present your children to God as His blood-bought heritage. Teach them that it is their highest duty and privilege to love and serve God. When the Sabbath is thus remembered, the temple will not be allowed to encroach upon the spiritual. No duty pertaining to the 6 working days will be left for the Sabbath. During the week, our energies will not be so exhausted in temple labor that on the day when the Lord rested and was refreshed, we shall be too weary to engage in His service.
Maker of the universe, I praise you on your Sabbath day. I thank you for this time that you have hallowed, a day that I can rest in you, glorious and holy, a day that you delight in, a gift for the world that you've created. I worship on the day that you have given me. Join us tomorrow for another devotional reading. By God's grace, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.